keeping?
Last time I saw you were
They just moved out of down by Flies. Looks like I could really climb McCloud's. Really Claiborne.
very big.
I love you.
Let's go.
Bubba.
How about this?
What'd she say? To Tanner. Alyssa, is this from you? We got another Alyssa.
There's my next target
You're
right there.
Alyssa, and she's Alyssa, but you got
Come
her.
on, Jesse.
Happy birthday, dear Donna. Happy birthday to you.
You want to get his cake? It's in there.
I was gonna say now we went outside.
Did you get to sing?
There's a haircut, maybe you was singing to her.
You want that off?
Grandma, you want to put that
off? Do we have a camera?
So I pick up a sour for me.
I think you're dead.
Yeah. Oh. That means I can reach it. That's okay.
No.
Dan's got
I
one?
can reach it too.
Candle? No, not
Candle.
Candle.
Oh, I gotta sit here and take it all in.
I didn't think you'd want to reach it.
Happy 90th birthday, John. I'm just about as...
You're taping. Alyssa eating. Oh.
Right here, sit with your cake. So they got pictures, I can get
I
pictures.
don't know. There's not much cake.
Ah, yeah. Joseph, hand me the camera.
Like syrup.
all you great grandkids go around Baba.
Like your syrup.
Thank you, darling.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're going to sit on my lap?
Cake.
You're going to sit on my lap?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. She'll be in the cake. Boy, she's...
There we go.
You don't want her in it, do you?
Yeah,
You don't want her in the cake.
Now, girls, move that way so we can't. You're hiding behind
Your
Joseph.
shirt's tore?
There you go.
I don't think it's tore. I think it's... You don't want her in the cake. Uh-oh.
Is that actually true?
Now you want to sing happy
Alyssa,
birthday
you're
again?
right behind
Yeah,
Jesse's head.
let's
Speak
do
that
it
way.
again.
Let's hear the kids sing it. Let's hear the kids sing it. Happy birthday.
Okay, Tiana, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday to you.
Well, that's better than what we did. Thank you so much. That was better than what we did. Oh, boy.
Girl.
You sound pretty good, girls together.
Okay, that tickles.
And Joseph.
We gotta keep her out of the sound.
Don't holler Grandma, you're...
You wanted to hold her.
Yeah.
I don't want in that cake.
Oh, yum, Grandpa.
She got a little bit on her.
Hey, Mama, I gotta have a taste.
She said, Mama, and I
That's the
don't...
thing with cake. Here.
Don't ruin it
Ice
for
cream
me.
in there.
I can't go there.
Well, you know what I
Here goes, sweetie. That's yours.
Yeah, that's.
You want some picture?
Mhm.
You can have some
You don't
cake.
like it on the inside.
Yes.
Wow.
Who wants to start the cake? What do you want to do, cut it?
Get the ice cream out of the freezer, please. There you go.
I didn't say a word.
It's right there.
This little bit of one?
You want some more? You want some more cake?
I
Yeah.
don't
Can I get some more?
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. You have right here. Right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you lick your finger?
Yeah,
That's a girl. Oh yeah.
Here you go.
Is that still?
We're gonna have to
Is you gonna
fix
get
that.
back?
Sorry about that for Joe.
I'll just have ice cream. Grandma, can I have 2 scoops of ice cream? Because I don't want any cake. I don't want any cake either.
You don't want any cake?
I do. I want some cake.
Say definitely, huh?
I want
you
cake.
do it if you want to.
I did that one. I'm sorry.
It's a movie. Who wants ice cream? It's a movie.
Liz is gonna dish it
I
out.
think that's
Get what you want.
I want enough for Tate. She'll be,
Tate's
Oh,
got-
she's eating.
Tate will want to eat with me.
Is it good?
Where's Tate at?
Where's your drink?
She's right
Here,
here.
high chair.
Oh.
She's right here. She's already eating cake. You're wearing cake.
Who wants ice cream?
So tell me about being 90, Baba.
Well, let's see. I haven't been 90 very long. I don't know when I was born. I was born on the 12th, but I don't know whether it was morning, noon, night.
Wasn't in a hospital though, was it?
No, it wasn't in a hospital. Laying out here on the riverbank.
Yeah. How old was Grandma Huff when you were born? Great Grandma Huff. Actually, she was a Huff.
You know, I don't know. I just don't know. She lived to be 90. She lived to be 92 years old, didn't she, Dorothy?
What?
My mom lived to be 92.
92, yeah.
But I don't know how old she was when I was born.
I don't either.
Where were all the places that you lived when you were growing up?
Around Phelps.
When I was growing up
Yep.
until I was... Is that a picking up what I say?
Sure.
I lived with Grandpa and Grandma Bailey until I was about...
Until we were married.
Huh?
You lived with Grandma when we was married.
No, but when I was a young... I didn't live... Oh, I did a few when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
I lived with Ida Huff. But that was her name before she was married.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Huh?
Where?
I think they're living around old.
Oh, thank you.
Well, east of Phelps City.
Oh.
You had to come over to the old Neesney. The old Neesney bed's still up there, over here. And I've been wanting to go see if I can see any trace of the house.
Right.
But I've never got around to doing it.
Mhm.
I have to walk too far probably.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go down through some fields.
So you've lived around here all your life, right around this area. Except you lived in Omaha when you married Grandma. You guys lived in Omaha for a little while, didn't you?
Well, Dorothy and I lived in Omaha. Seems like it was on Valley Street, but where's Grandma at?
Oh. The street.
What, when we lived in Omaha,
Yeah, John, remember that?
it was Valley Street.
Was it? John remembers.
Huh?
John remembers. When you lived in Omaha.
It's down about where the park is. In fact, the park almost goes up to Valley Street now.
That was Mom, huh? I didn't
That's
live
right.
up there with Mom.
No,
No, when after you married Dorothy, you lived up on Valley Street.
When I go up there in the fall and work at the packing house.
Is that right? What'd you do?
Oh, just wheel carts around to get hams and took them and dumped them somewhere and took them something somewhere else. And worked for Swifts.
Swifts. How much did you get paid? Remember?
Roughly. It was big them days.
Yeah.
$1.60. I don't think we started out at $1.60. Probably $1.40
$1.40 what?
an hour.
An hour.
And we just go up there and work in the winter months. And they'd hire us because we come off the farm. We'd work. Wouldn't just stand and look at that stuff, we'd work.
Mm-hmm. How many people worked with you?
How many worked?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. Swift was big. In all the, let's see, what department would that have been? It's where they take the hams
Mm-hmm.
and do all the things they do to cure them out and all that stuff. We'd wheel them in them old carts. They was heavy, and the load to push them around too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why they'd hire us, because we was off the farm and we work.
You could push them.
We didn't loaf around. And it seems like we didn't get no $1.60, $1.40 I believe. Might not even been that much.
How long did you do that? Till the war?
All through the winter from about November to April, every year.
Mm-hmm.
Worked in the hams, where they cure the hams.
Was that before the war? Was that before the war?
No, let's see.
That was after the war?
It was before the
That was
war.
before the war. Okay.
I'm 3'4". We go up there and work for about, well, from about November, no, September, let's see, October. We go in the fall about, I don't know, October or September, and work probably clear till April.
Wow.
And that's all their busy times. When they've done a lot of butchering in the winter months.
Anybody have any questions?
How does it feel to be 90, Dad?
What?
How does it feel to be 90?
I don't know. I ain't been 90 long.
Never been 90 before, right?
It's been a long time.
We were talking earlier about the changes
yeah,
of the horse and buggy time.
I said I remember from horse and buggy times to modern jets.
What about
Even oxen.
Did you farm? Did you ever farm with a horse?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What? How did you get them to do what you wanted them to?
Well, we usually just had a couple of horses, and you could had the lines, eh? And they'd listen to you when you hollered at them too. And one horse would walk down the furrow, and we had to hold the plow just a one deal.
Where was the other horse then?
Where was the other one?
Yeah, one was in the furrow. Where was the other one?
He's up on the side. I plowed the furrow. So, unless you was just using one horse.
Was it easier to use one?
Well, I don't know if it was easier. It probably was. But
John, you remember when your dad used to farm with horses?
Prince and Pat.
You remember the name of your horses?
not really.
Dad? Prince and Pat.
Prince and Pat, yeah.
The two I remember
They were
anyway.
gray. Wasn't they gray horses?
I
Speckled.
remember them being white, but maybe they were
Well,
gray.
white and speckled.
Was that the Mitchell place?
Yeah.
Was that the Mitchell place?
Yeah, that was the Mitchell place.
I remember the first tractor you ever got.
You remember the old AC hour showers?
Yep. With the steel wheels and the lugs on it, on
Yeah.
the wheels.
Did we finally get rubber tires and put on it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Because I used to roll corn with it.
We got pictures of that maybe somewhere.
You remember how you turned that Alice or that AC off? How did you turn it off? You remember how you turned it off? You taught me to turn it off with a pair of pliers by shorting it out.
I don't know.
Why don't you tell about that? I'd like to hear about that myself.
Well,
you sure it happened?
the AC tractor, wasn't that the AC tractor that had steel wheels? In the beginning, they had a crank, so you had to crank it.
Yeah.
Didn't have a starter on it.
No.
So you had to crank it, and it kicked the hell out of you sometimes
Yeah, it did.
because it would kick you.
If you cranked it, you usually put your thumb, you didn't put your thumb down over like that, because
It kicked you.
kick you and break your thumb.
Right. But you remember how you turned that off? When you was ready to shut it off, how'd you shut it off?
There must have been a switch there somewhere.
There was a pair of pliers you kept on the tractor, and you shorted it out, and that was the only way you could get it to stop.
That's probably not the way it was designed to work, was it?
Yeah, well, you do what you have to do.
And what we have, old two-bottom plow? Probably all bigger than pull.
214s.
214s.
What's the first car you had?
Probably an old 34 Ford. Maybe I had one before that.
Who taught you to drive?
Probably myself.
I was going to say that, but I thought it would sound rude.
You drove a truck for a long number of years, didn't you? Didn't you used to go to the stockyards with trucks?
I drove an old pickup to the stockyards from here to Nebraska City when they had a packing plant.
What year was that?
Oh, gosh.
Just a minute.
I don't know. But Grass City had a pretty nice packing plant. We take an old pickup and load it up with hogs, 4 or 5 hogs, whatever it holds, however big they was.
Bob, I'll tell that story that you told me last night about those 2 little kids from Italy.
Oh, one of them was in the army?
Yeah.
There ain't much to tell about them, but they're little orphans. I mean, they didn't have, their folks were dead. Or that's the way we thought they was. And I'm sure they was. And so they just laid on the, they just laid in our, we had a big old tent. They just laid back there. We had them old wooden army cots. They wasn't wooden, but metal. And this little boy and little girl would come in there in this old tent and get back there where we was sleeping to sleep down at the foot. And they done that for a couple of days and nights. And then somebody come and got them.
You shared the food with them. You shared your food with them.
Yeah, I'd get food for them. Whatever I had, give them part of it.
One behind me and one across the street. It's all
That ain't cigarettes, is it?
side of the hill.
Nope.
That ain't cigarettes.
No.
We ain't got anybody much that smokes, only Dorothy. I don't know about. You
Nope,
smoke?
there's others.
You smoke?
Yep.
I never seen you smoke.
I hide it.
Do you ever smoke, Baba?
No. I
You ever-
never smoked 2 drags off of a cigarette in my whole life.
You ever chew?
Uncle told me.
Tried
never
to.
smoke.
You did?
Tried to chew and got sick.
That's right.
And that's the end of that.
You're not supposed to swallow it.
Got sick on a cigar too.
Really?
That was the end of that too.
Did you try them all at once, or what?
Huh?
Did you try them all at once?
No, I don't remember. Went to Chivalry. Decided it's just as big as the rest of them, so smoke a cigar. Not very long.
No way.
Didn't most of the men in your company when you were in the military, didn't they smoke?
Oh,
No thanks.
almost all of them did. Not all of them.
Yeah?
And
Didn't you get a ration of cigarettes in the army that you traded for something else?
for beer.
Did you ever trade
For beer?
cigarettes?
For beer.
Oh, for beer.
We got supposed to get 30 cans a month,
30 cans of beer a month?
but we never did get them. Which sometimes we never got them for 2 months, and then 3 months, and then you had all them stacked up.
So you had to carry those around with you?
Oh, hell no. Too many of them. Too many to carry around with you.
You just drank it when you got them, huh?
Shotgun.
No, we didn't drink them, you know, we didn't get drunk on them. Oh, we might have got a little bit.
Well, what kind was it? Was it just military issue? Or was it what label?